So I don't know about you, but for me, microwave has always been for popcorn or for reheating something or steaming something, etc. I never knew that you could cook in a microwave until today. So we're gonna run through all 4 products that have unique functions for the microwave and see if any of this impresses me. Up first, we are testing the microwavable sandwich grill. I'm really kind of curious because I didn't know that the microwave can get something crispy, but we will see if that works. And then we got the microwave rice cooker. It will steam your rice in about 10 to 15 minutes, which is half the time of a rice cooker, which could be super dope. We'll see. Next, we have a microwavable grill, which honestly, I'm not gonna say skeptical, I'm just curious how this is gonna work. But this is supposed to grill meat in the microwave. Yeah, I know. But you know what? We might be really surprised. And this goes for about $15 to $20, which is, I would say, a pretty good deal if it works. And last but not least, we have a microwavable pressure cooker, which is a little bit terrifying for me, but I don't know, it might be worth it. So let's do it. First up, sandwich time. The way this works is you preheat it for 2 minutes, and you place your assembled sandwich in there, and then you microwave it for another 5. That's it. Very, very simple logic. You're just heating up the metal plates to get it crispy. So we'll do that. So while that goes, I'm gonna assemble my grilled cheese real quick. Little butter. Make sure your butter is soft. 2 pieces of cheese. Don't stir into the microwave because you'll start blinking weird. 3 seconds left. You could see the heat coming out from the gadget. Careful when you handle this because obviously the metal plate is very hot, which makes it pretty easy to handle. Hear it? Nice, this is actually promising. Assembled. It has a weird smell though, I don't know. Okay. There we go, 5 minutes. If all of these work, I probably will be amazed. Oh, wow. Wait, you know what? I'm not even gonna judge it until I take it out of the microwave. Don't touch the plate, but it's still really hot. Ta-da! That looks pretty good, I don't know. Crispy. I mean, there's tiny bit unevenness, but I don't mind because it's super crispy. Hey, I'm so amazed right now. Yeah, it worked. Nice. If I had to be super critical, it's a little overdone, so I probably would have done it for 2 minutes instead of 3. But hey, that cuts down time even more, so that's 4 minutes. 2 minutes of preheating, 2 minutes of cooking. That's it, perfectly grilled cheese, dope. So I thought that nothing could crisp up in a microwave, but I guess I was wrong. Moving on. Onto the microwavable rice cooker, which is pretty simple. It's just like this silicone lid that has like these little holes in it for some steam to escape. This is just a plastic bowl. Add your rice, add your water, top it. So in theory, I'm thinking that you probably could use just like a regular bowl with plastic wrap and poke some holes. You know what? It's just nice to have something that it's meant for one thing. So rice is in. Add your water. This is just your standard ratio, whatever's on the packaging. And then you put the silicone lid on, throw it in the microwave. Then it's gonna cook for 12 minutes. That's it, and you get rice. Okay guys, 12 minutes, it's done. Take the rice out. Now for the ultimate test, taste. It's a little bit under, but if it rests for maybe a few more minutes, I think it will be perfect. All in all, pretty impressed. Yeah, honestly, this is really easy. It was super quick, and honestly, if you don't really know how to cook rice on the stovetop, this is your perfect option. Moving on. So we're gonna grill steak in the microwave. I know what you're thinking, but hey, you gotta give it a fighting chance. This cooks the steak in less than 10 minutes. It's like super fast. Same with the sandwich grill, you're gonna preheat this guy because you want the pan to be hot, right? And that's where you'll get the sear. So I'm gonna preheat it for 3 minutes, and then while that's going, I'll season the steak. Okay guys, my grill is preheated, and I can feel the radiating heat. So hopefully you hear a nice sizzle. Okay guys, I hear a sizzle. Hear that? Maybe this has a fighting chance. Back in there. 3 minutes. All right, guys, it's done. I hear it sizzling. Gonna let it rest in here for an additional 4 minutes. Would you eat a steak from a microwave? All right, it's rested enough. Do you hear that? It's still sizzling. So it sounds like there might be color on the steak, which is what I'm hoping for. So we got some color, but it's like a weird crust. I'm not even gonna say anything because I think you guys know how I feel right now. All right, see this side? So for very obvious reasons, I do not recommend cooking a steak in the microwave. You see one side is like, okay, maybe there was a fighting chance, but then you flip it over and then you're just like, what the f? I mean, if you're gonna cook a steak, don't cook it in the microwave. You know what I mean? If you're gonna spend money on a luxurious piece of meat, you're not gonna cook it in the microwave. So I'm sorry if this does not work for me. So Daniel, my producer, is making me eat this. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna cut it open. We'll see what it looks like inside. I mean, it's not horribly overcooked, but it just doesn't have a sear, and it's like, just, I don't know. It just is very sad to me. It's like steamed steak. Yeah, so all in all, don't cook a steak in your microwave. This is just sad. This is just, breaks my heart that we cooked a steak like this. Last but not least, this is the other way that you can cook meat in the microwave. You can use the microwave pressure cooker. We're excited because this is a very safe way to pressure cook, and some people are a little bit scared of doing it on the stovetop. The Instapot also takes a lot longer, and this will do it in half the time. So if it works, maybe we got a good gadget over here. We'll see. Okay, so we got some short ribs, just doing some very basic recipe. Onion, garlic, chicken stock, because obviously you need some moisture. But obviously this is just like a very basic recipe. We just want to test that the meat will slow cook, pressurize in the microwave. There's these little arrows that you want to put together. That's pretty much it. Make sure that the lid doesn't come off. So we are going to do this for 30 minutes. I have never done 30 minutes in the microwave. And there we have it. We're gonna wait half an hour, see what happens. Okay guys, it's been 30 minutes. According to the recipe book, we're gonna do it for an additional 8 minutes on high. And I'm guessing this is to kind of caramelize the meat or whatever it's gotta do. Just in case we haven't used it long enough. 8 more minutes. See you soon. Dude, it's been 40 minutes, long-awaited time. If this meat is not tender, I'm gonna be pretty angry because we waited a long time. But for real, I think that if this didn't work and the meat is not tender, this means that the gadget is because obviously there's a lot of other ways to get your short rib tender. Let me hold that thought though, because we don't know what's gonna happen. All right, so obviously you gotta release the pressure. Oh, that was not that exciting. That was weird because usually when you let out steam in the pressure, it's like shh. But that didn't do that. There we go. There we go. I got it. You know what? I'll just taste it. It's cooked. It's like almost there, but it's not there. It needs like 10 more minutes. But it's already been 40 minutes in there. So there are other ways to cook your short ribs for around 40 minutes and get it soft and tender. And also what happened is I feel like the juices didn't like lock in, so it's kind of like lost all of its flavor. Yeah, I just don't think that you should be cooking meat in the microwave. Maybe just don't do that. Maybe make that little effort in cooking it right when it's meat. But what about you guys? Is there a microwave favorite gadget that you love? Leave a comment, let me know. For more episodes like this, click here.